Alright. Yeah. This video is intended to be the anatomy of a good Monsoon run in Risk of Rain 2. My controller shut off. Ah. I haven't actually done the run yet, so I don't know if it'll be good, but hopefully it will be, and as we go along, I'll explain my thought process. Beginning with the character select, this guy, he's pretty good. He's much better than people give him credit for, that's why you start with him. This guy is alright. This one dies, this one dies, this one dies, and this one can win. So you want to pick the one that wins. Alright. At the moment, this character wins. The other ones don't. So that's my thought process behind picking this specific character. It just has too many advantages over the other characters to not pick for this difficulty. It gets money the fastest, it's the safest, it has the best healing. The only thing it doesn't have is a way to move around the maps quickly, which you can mitigate by simply not moving around the maps quickly. Of course, by that, I mean head to a space, try and get some items, know that your class is just overpowered in general, and not worry so much about walking around to find other items at first. As you may know about the game, the difficulty scales based on how long you take. It continues to go up. It goes up quite a bit in the stage transition, a lot more than, well, anything. And you can't do anything about that because you must transition stages, but you can control exactly how long it takes to finish those stages. So you should. I'm going to take a little detour here because I don't have anything that does damage. Chrono Bauble doesn't work on bosses, so it's not very useful. It is one of the worst things to get. Nothing there. I will head up to the ledge via the secret route that no one knows. But seriously, if you didn't know about this, it's a good time saver. I see a lot of people, including me, who are just going around and up, but you don't have to do that. This can be very useful, the flag. It requires precise placement, that's all. This makes it less useful. The bandolier is almost entirely useless for this class. Not absolutely entirely useless, but quite nearly. That doesn't help, but I'll wait for the $32, because it will come. More importantly, can I get a good item? This is the one thing that you should be thinking about. Aside from having a little bit of money, can I get a good item? That should give me quite enough money. That's not a good item, but I took it anyway. It's more or less an accident. It does damage, but you use money, and the main thing that you have to worry about during the Monsoon run is that you have to stay ahead of the game experience-wise. You have to be able to do more damage and take more damage than the game is going to dish out. And the only way to do that is to make as much money and experience as you can. Because the money that you keep to the end of the stage translates into experience, and that's why you need to have that. This is an extra level of experience, to say $6 here. Now I'm going to scout a little bit to the side here because it's easier to see if there's chests and things. Once you hit the teleporter switch, red bands will appear over any interactable objects, and even if they blend into the ground, that makes it a lot easier to see those. I'm going to put this here so as to not to die too quickly. I'm still in a very dangerous position. I don't have any means to heal, which is a big problem right now. So I have to be aware that that boss is going to hit me with the final attack at some point, which I just want to avoid. This one. Now, contrary to my beliefs earlier, that will not go through your shield. The way that it moves, the orb spreads out as it travels. Apparently that has a hitbox on it. It simply will not hit you. I don't know what mechanism that works by, but put up your shield and there's nothing that jellyfish can do to hurt you. So I took quite a long time here, but I got a good item at the exit. It's pretty good. The sentries inherit all the things that you get, so what this does is, after you kill something, or you kill 3 enemies, or you kill something, I don't know, it shoots faster. Ultimately it'll end up shooting faster, whatever activates that. Just going around looking for stuff, haven't found anything. Turrets. Turrets are not worthless. Turrets get you experience. Can they get you more experience than you put money into them? They can. Especially if you put it near a boss area. They're situational. Like a lot of stuff in this game. These enemies are being more or less stun locked. That's a good sign. I have very good stun. In fact, I have more than I actually need. It's not too useful, frankly. We're looking for things that do damage, or heal damage. My speed is actually pretty good. I should probably be leaving this area. Ah. Crit glasses are your go-to dealing damage item. It is a flat rate increase on exactly how much damage you do. 10% for every lens. Not only that, it more or less enables crits for your character. Before you get glasses, you're probably not going to be doing too well with things that require crits. And a lot of things do. A lot of things require them for status checks and just doing extra things that you want, basically. You want these things. More damage. More often. I'm going to leave this area because there's really no time to spend on these. The stages before the 4th stage are not optimal. They're more or less just here to kill you, and they will, at times. Like, I'm gonna have to leave this area. Hopefully the turrets can hold up my end over there while I'm not around. I simply don't have the means to defend myself. Here comes a fist. And there it goes. Now I'm going to head back to the flag area because it's a little bit safer now that that boss is dead. And your healing is increased while you stand inside this rather large flag area. It's pretty big for just having 2 of them. I seem to be doing a good amount of damage. The crit and the headdress, I guess. I forget what it's called already. The headdress is good for damage against big groups like this. An excellent item to pick up too on exit. Fuel cells are going to be things that define your game. At the moment, they're just incredibly strong. Not only do they give you another charge of whatever your special item is, they also make it regenerate slightly faster each time. I think they should change it so that you just get another charge. It is satisfying to pick that up. Yeah, it sure is. But it really does break the game really hard. As drastically difficult as it can get. If you don't believe that statement, just hold on a little while. Alright, just wait for it. I want to see it's up there, but it costs some money to get up there. What? Where'd it go? There's always a will-o-the-wisp here. You can exploit that idea. Just get that extra money. I was kind of lucky to have a flag there, so it's guaranteed to kill the wisp. Yes, I played this kind of a lot, I admit, to know something like that. You get a lot of money for killing that wisp. So you can afford the good things. Yeah, I didn't put that shield in the right place. It's okay. Have some mines. Alright. They fixed the elemental damage. So you don't have to worry about dying to blazing enemies so much. But now you have to worry about all the damage types, or at least that was their intent. You have to be specifically worried about burning to death. It still takes 5% of your life. there's a meter for stacks now. Every stack is another 5% of your life it takes. This is a 3D printer for syringes. So I like a lot of the items I have, but I can do without some of them. Syringes are, of course, straight upgrades. You shoot faster, you do more damage. I didn't want to put that in there. I really didn't want to put that in there. I meant to just pick up the syringe. It's not too bad though, because the syringe is a very good equivalent as far as value. Very good. And it's only on very hard. So I can take a few hits here, and I don't really need the fuel cell. I don't have a good item yet, honestly. I'm gonna take my chances on this altar. I have a lot of money. I want to say something like, you know, you can do well if you don't use those coins on Monsoon, if you have the right build. That's not true. No. Monsoon is not remotely fair and it scales infinitely. No. Please stop living. Now you see this item. That's the item. Get this item. I don't care what class, it doesn't matter. This item is outstanding. Oh, that was a stun grenade I gave up? Oh, you can't give up fuel cells. I'm an idiot. I still had 2 charges. I could lose everything in favor of that. I want to keep the glasses if possible. Back up. Alright. I'm gonna try and just feed everything into this machine, because it's very useful. I don't need speed, it's nice to have. I don't need it. What I need is damage. I wish I hadn't lost those. I don't need this. I don't need a key. The stun grenade doesn't really do anything. You know, just... There you go. Now this is a good build suddenly. To give you an idea of how much better that is, here's a new turret with the new stats versus the old turret with the old stats. It's about twice as fast. Now I'm gonna head to the end, since I can do extremely large amounts of damage now. Oh, and I wanted to take a closer look at that utility area. This isn't bad to have. Anything that heals you is, well, it's nice. Being healed out of danger is just as good as being healed in danger. Technically better, so you know, you're not in danger, so you're just healing. Teddy bear, I see. One of the best items you can get. It just stops damage from happening. These are too good to pass up right now. It's important, for sure, to rush and save time where you can. There's no doubt that I really didn't want this key. It's not a big deal. I can do quite a lot of damage and all that stuff. It's fine. A little bit of damage mitigation is nice. I'm going to be an insane by the next stage no matter what, so I may as well sweep around. The difficulty starts mattering on the next stage. That's where you have to figure out, can you stay ahead of the curve? And I may, and it's more or less RNG, unfortunately. I love the game, but it is RNG dependent to a strong degree. There are things that you can do to optimize your build around what you're given in any situation, but in extreme difficulties like this, that kind of goes right out the window. I'm very fortunate to have the things I have right now. Oh, look at all those wisps. What's going on? Well, look at them while they're there. Because they'll get rid of some of them. I expected them all to die, that's why I said that. I forgot I don't have a Will-o'-the-Wisp. I said Will-o'-the-Wisp. That's not quite the same as having the item. They're just taking damage from... Oh, an elemental, huh? Lightning bombs are a good indicator that you are in trouble. If those are attached to you, you are in trouble. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here to where the boss is, and I'm going to hit it even though I'm not healing yet. I don't have any way to heal anyway. So I'm going to put the shield here. I'm going to set up a shop, and I hit my limit for experience, so now the flag is up and I heal pretty much instantly. The imp is a very dangerous enemy that you have to take quite seriously. It's best to just not be anywhere near him. I can do more damage than usual on account of me just having the lightning bolt. But still fight. Really have to make sure to block that stuff. Don't stand anywhere near the imp ever. It's not going to turn out well for you. Run if you have to. Run if you can, for that matter. Sometimes running is not possible. I do have the thing that lets me heal outside of combat, so it's a little bit viable. I'm going to take the fight to somewhere where I feel more comfortable with it, essentially. Being trapped in the closet is not a good place to be. It's a pretty dangerous stand here, but it's dead. Do be aware that you can be killed by fall damage in this game. There's a lot of stupid shit going on here. What is this? Let's clear some of that up. Since I have gasoline, that will actually probably kill every one of those. Leech Seed is an excellent item to get for the engineer. Of course, it heals your turrets as well as you, so any damage that they do will be transferred back to them and they will sustain longer. Same for you. Alright, let's see what we get in here. It may well break the game entirely, but that's my intent. A nice addition to the last patch. Aside from elemental damage working correctly and being able to use the Crown of Vultures, when you go to the Bazaar of Time, time stops. Which makes sense, it's the Bazaar of Time. Why should you have to rush the Bazaar of Time? It's in between time. Get out of my face. Now, you see this item. Well, this is a good item. You read it. Dramatically reduced equipment cooldown, but it automatically activates. Well, that could be seen as a drawback, I'm sure. Meat hook's not that good. It could be seen as a minor drawback to not be able to call on an item when you need it. And when they say dramatically, they mean it halves the cooldown time. So from 20 seconds to 10. So you're just constantly shooting lightning everywhere, all the time, every 10 seconds. Anything that you're looking at. It doesn't just activate when you're looking at the ground or yourself. You have to have a valid target. You'll have plenty of valid targets. Case in point. Plenty of them. All the time. It would be best to leave the area, so that's what I'm going to do now. Fireworms falling from the sky, they do not benefit you. That's something that will get you killed. And I don't find myself strong enough at the moment to even handle that. I am strong, but I will most likely become much stronger after this stage, which is why I'm going to take the time to loot everything here if I manage to survive. And I do intend to survive. One minor note about the worm: it goes through your shield, making the shield useless. And it auto targets your turrets, which means that you might as well not put up the shield and put mines around your turrets, because it'll just hit the mines and die like this. They'll keep you alive for a bit. I've leveled up successfully, that means I'm ahead of the curve. And getting items like this will only make me stronger. Drastically stronger as we go. This one creates a chain lightning effect between all enemies when they die or get hit or something. The specifics escape me. I believe it's just on hits. I'm not sure. At any rate, there's going to be a lot of lightning from here on out in this game. A damn a lot. That's fine. It's never a drawback to have more attack speed. Never ever. While you do want to move through this stage somewhat quickly as per the infinite scaling difficulty, that's the only way that you can really handle that. You also want to make sure that you get everything that you can. You have to stay ahead of the game. Items like this, if you miss these, like this chain lightning, is just too good to miss. It will save your life constantly. As will probably a lot of the other items that you'll get here. working up to that legendary chest that I just viewed, which is always in the same place. It always has a legendary item, and every one of those are good. The Mewhook's probably the worst one now. Interesting fix for the Crown of Vultures, which was bugged and would kill you before. I think that is bugged in the opposite direction now because it seems to do things possibly unintended. I will get one of these at least because it's another type of damage. If I was smart, I'd probably get a lot more, but those are easy to come by, and I don't want to lose the advantage I have on attack speed, since it makes my charge shots much faster. Extremely much faster. Ukulele is a good pickup. More lightning. Alright. Monster Teeth, awful. Leech Seed, great. Why did I hit this? This is why. Gotta stay ahead of the curve, and to do it, fighting minor enemies is a good way. This is a minor enemy now. You may wonder where all the squeaking is. Those are the teddy bears I picked up. I only have one, but it still stopped damage that many times to those turrets, who also had the teddy bears. I'm gonna get 2 more of these. The teddy bear is gone, and that was a mistake. The key is gone, and I don't care about it. This is damage over time. Lead is strong in video games. Fairly strong. If you don't believe me, play Diablo. Also, I could get that syringe back. Wow, that's kind of amazing that they would have another one. Here's a very good item that will increase your damage automatically, kill things at a distance automatically, without you having to aim, all the time. And that's wonderful. Absolutely. Getting these drones, they don't scale, so they have limited use. But they present another target for enemies, which means that you should get them. You're going to be constantly assaulted by enemies from all sides, and if they all focus fire on you, you will die. You will die without a doubt, 100%. Alright, I should have enough money for this now. Timing is everything. This is an incredible item to get, like, wow. Especially for Engineer. It means my turrets now have the ability to shock enemies, and I also do. The distance is quite long, and it does a hell of a lot of damage, and it will chain, due to the chain lightning that I picked up earlier. A very, very good item, as you'd expect from a red chest. Now I'm just gonna go around and clean up. Pick up whatever chests I missed. Zap all these things. Actually pick up the item, even though it's kind of worthless. Don't take too much fall damage. Kill that guy that I've been looking at him. There's another legendary chest. That's awesome. Don't worry too much about going in the ha 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 difficulty. If you have what you need, you can stay ahead of that curve. Unless you start rushing. If you're not collecting experience, and you're not collecting the items, then you will die from that. Don't get too anxious to leave. Collect things in a calm, discreet manner, in an orderly fashion, methodically and quickly, but do not neglect getting them. I'm glad to have that. 2 or 3 of these is all you need. I'm gonna use my wax coil to jump down carefully, because I can still take fall damage. Fall damage will also kill you fairly hard, as you can see. There's some kind of electric enemy over here. Be aware of that. I'm not sure what electric does, but it attaches electric bombs to you which explode, and I'm not sure what that's about. I don't know what the specifics of that are. I know flame takes a percentage of your life, which scales based on the stacks of flame that you receive. Yeah. Alright. And freeze freezes you for 1.5 seconds. Okay, so far. Shock bombs attached to you do damage and question mark? I don't know. Now this isn't safe. None of this is safe. This is something that will kill you if you don't have mushrooms. I think my run is great right now. Okay? Damage, all that stuff, pretty good. Doing alright with it. The real problem right now is I don't have any way to heal myself or my turrets without doing damage. And that's a huge drawback. If I had a single mushroom, I would be much better off. So we're gonna play cautious here. I really didn't have any trouble. Still, doesn't hurt to be cautious. At the end of the day, if you die to a dumb mistake, you're gonna remember it longer than just dying normally. It's gonna stick with you. It's gonna mount. Those things are going to mount up. They're gonna collect into a large ball, and that ball is gonna crush you. One day you're gonna wake up from a sound sleep, panting, and thinking, I can't believe I did that. I had the perfect run and I threw it away for nothing. And then you have nothing to live for. And you realize suicide isn't the answer, but you live the rest of your life in a daze, unloved, unloving, a husk of a former human being that you once called yourself. Instead of doing that, just play it safe. Make sure you get the legendary chests. Also avoid those elemental type enemies. Even if they're mortars, you must take them seriously. In fact, I would argue you should take the mortars more seriously than other enemies because they just crush the shit out of you. If you leave them alone, they burrow and hide. And their damage goes right through any of your shields. Right through. I don't know if it's area of effect. I have a feeling it is area of effect, but it seems to just pierce your shields. That's awful. I don't remember where the chest is, and that's unfortunate. You could probably do with marking the chest, like, when you find it. Ultimately what would happen is the mark would wear off and I would lose track of it anyway, but you could do something to remember where that chest is so that you don't waste time looking for it later. That's the first real mistake I made so far, I think. It's around here. It's around. It's probably over here. It's in between a thing. This is probably it over here. Yep. Kinda hiding. I'm excited. That's a good thing for the engineer to have. It's not game breaking, but what it does is every time that your turrets heal past a certain threshold, but whether they're taking damage or not, mind you, they will fire flaming skulls, and you do too if you stand still and just heal. But it's not that great to have until you get mushrooms. Mushrooms are extremely common, however, and my ability to live will probably allow me to pick up a few. And I will only need a few. It's already working. It's doing damage, it's healing. It's overhealing that damage that it's doing. And out come the flaming skulls. So, you know, you got Ghost Rider on your side. You should feel alright about it. I'm gonna look for an altar. I should be able to reach both of the places where altars could be. I think there's actually 3. But I don't know where the third one is, oddly. This hasn't come up yet. So that can really, really break the game in a very unsensible way. Which is what I really want to do. You're not here to lose, you're here to win, right? Why did you even buy the game? Otherwise. Why are you watching this video? What is going on? I don't understand any of this premise. Huh. Notice how I'm literally not doing anything and still winning. That's good. That's what you want. I only have one turret out too. I could probably put out another. Alright, let's use lightning on that, but I didn't get a chance. Yeah. There's a boss up here. You gotta take these seriously, they can do quite a lot of damage. Oh. I'm gonna ignore that. Oh wait, I can't. I'm gonna have to stop. Okay, furniture delivery. Alright. Let's get back to it. I forgot I had my insurance agent or someone. Oh, my stockbroker. Right, he wanted to meet with me. Because somebody took over for my old firm and he wants to touch base, as it were. That's his words. About something. I don't know why, and I don't really care. But, you know, it's his job. I don't want to take that away from him. That's his thing that he does. Alright, I'm gonna just back up away from these. Like I said, you gotta take these elementals very seriously. Whether you find the need to or not, the need will be created for you. I've been killed more times by flaming damage than I care to even explain, but a damn a lot. Those two, they just kind of trundle about, but they're still dangerous enemies. When they die, they explode and freeze you. I don't have a bomb. I want one. I'll give up one gasoline for it. It's another type of damage. It is very useful in that regard. I'm not so sure it would be a good idea to stack that kind of damage. But it might be okay. I had to travel up there, which is kind of dangerous. To, you know, leaving the safety of your turrets is kind of dangerous in general. Come on now. Oof. I could have came this way before. I mean, I didn't have to do this. How do you get up there anyway like this? Oh, you get a little boost from the enemy. That's how you get up here. Alright, there's nothing up here. Oh, that was fun. With a double jump, you can just mitigate all fall damage by double jumping. It's nice. It's not foolproof. You have to make sure that you haven't used that jump. Ow. Oh, I was hoping that was mushrooms. I really need mushrooms. I can't believe I haven't gotten a single mushroom. It's outstandingly difficult to not get a mushroom on accident. On purpose, it's unfathomable. There's so many options. Oh. Okay, another bomb. I feel like I don't have to trade in anything anymore. This is all fine. It's about time I got an infusion. So, as you kill enemies, you get 1 permanent health for every enemy that you kill, which means this, after 100 enemies, I'll have an extra 100 life added to my HP. This has very obvious uses, and it transfers. So, yeah, that's pretty good. Turrets get more life, and you get more life, and I don't know where I would... Maybe there just isn't a nude altar here. Don't know. So I'm gonna space these out because we gotta fight the Stone Titan. And that's gonna hurt if you do that wrong. I should be able to take this out with my combination of lightning bolts and things, but then I kinda have to leave. I don't have any defensive options, you see. I believe that my turrets are strong enough that they could probably handle that. I am taking a lot of damage. Don't like it. My ability to do damage is pretty strong, but don't get careless. This is the hardest difficulty after all. Frankly, you're not meant to be able to survive any of this for this long, especially on your own. Oh, shut up. No, shut up. Shut up. This furniture, I know. Dogs. You should be happy that a couch is coming upstairs and you get to lay on it when I'm not around. That'll happen. I know. Yeah, watch out for those enemies. They freeze you. It's not great. The thing I'm getting hit by... Oh! It's not going through the shield. It is going through the shield. There's splash damage on it, there has to be. It's this bastard. Well, another stage without mushrooms, but I'm staying ahead. Lots of experience. Ow. This is awful. It's an awful stage. This is meant to waste my time. Fortunately, I can destroy things from a very long distance. There's going to be a jellyfish. There's always a jellyfish. Shut up! I'm sick of this. Shut up. There it is. Don't go near that because it has that wide area damage. Put down your other turret somewhere near it. Let it do whatever it's doing and just get away. Cowardice is a way of life here. I'm gonna put emphasis on life. You stay alive. Guys, it's just furniture. It's just furniture. Chill. The thumping noise is furniture. Why can't dogs understand this stuff? Now, as I mentioned, this shield will protect me from that stupid thing. So I put it down at the last second. Being able to recognize that it's coming is the important factor. Yeah. That's a great item, but the one I have right now is far and vastly superior, especially for the setup I'm attempting. This is a bit of a trap, huh? Alright. Wow. I'm glad that they changed the graphic on that, because it looks like something I need to avoid now rather than just a blue circle. But anyway. I could really use an alien head so I can put down my turrets faster. There's a few things I could really use. There's a teleporter, but I wouldn't hit it just yet, even though this place is rather shit for farming things. Sometimes there's stuff down here. I don't think it's even worth looking, but I did it anyway. Maybe I can find a pillar with an altar on it. Recognizing a dangerous situation is key to avoiding that situation. Sometimes you just get jumped. You need to recognize the danger quickly. Like this. That's an elemental damage I don't need. Now why did I take this over the extra clip? Well, the extra clip isn't that good for the engineer. It's the only class it's really not very good for. Everybody else, it's very good. This one, it just gives you another mine. Don't really use mines too much unless I'm in close vicinity of the enemy, which means that's bad. You don't want to be close to them. And I certainly don't want to have a strategy based around the idea of being close to an enemy. What I'm going to do is just go there, and then I'm going to use the lightning from a long distance, because these enemies, they tend to spawn a lot of other enemies behind you while you fight them, and then they do an attack that you can't avoid. Not sure what I'm being hit by there. That. Oh, anyway, I can just get out of danger anytime just jumping away. And that's useful. Let the turret do its work. But this video is nothing else. It's proof that you can have an engineer that doesn't rely on healing, because I don't have any goddamn healing, and it's ridiculous. But I have a will-o'-the-wisp, which means my damage output has gone way, way up, as it creates a very good-sized explosion every time something dies that does quite remarkable damage. As you can see, right there. Ow. Now all my damage is just piling up. Things are exploding and chaining, and bombs are falling. Bleed is happening. Everything is catching fire and being shocked. And that's what you want. That means that you're doing it right. When your character is fuck ridiculous, then your build is correct. And not before. Wish I could find a damn altar. Sometimes there's ones on top of those things. It is moderately dangerous to try. That was great. I didn't expect to get that. Huh. Damn jellyfish is still there, huh? You want to avoid all these red lines, you know. That's a very good goal to have in life. I don't know where the feckin'... Yeah. Let's get rid of this. It won't take very long. I'm gonna wait for my shield to recharge before I hit that, because you could be in a very dangerous situation very quickly. And I'd rather not. Yeah, as I expected. I think it'd be best for me to leave and let the enemies chain into explosions and whatnot. I'm going to take a safety shield. Once my shield returns, then I can move in again. But I don't really need to, because those enemies are so large. I can target them with lightning from over here. Without too much difficulty. Or I can do this. You know, use your smarts a little bit. Yeah, I just stepped on a fire elemental without it. You know, it'd be an ace idea. Charging the portal through this wall. Sometimes you just have to come up with things like this. They're not really obvious. Oh. Well, I'm glad I didn't... Did I get stopped by the wall? I should have been hit by that. I didn't know I didn't have a shield available. Oops. I'm gonna target it with my lightning. And I'll get rid of that one. It looks like the other one is pathing around. So this could be around the corner here. Oh, shit. Trying to come into my area. Okay, I don't really know where it is. That'll become less of a problem once I charge the teleporter and get rid of all the other enemies. Without ads, it's easy to track down and just get rid of it. There it is. Oh, there the is. My mistake. I can put a turret on the perimeter and, you know, they might send out one of these shockwaves, but I can just block it. It'll do the damage it needs to do, and eventually I'll just shoot lightning at it, and that'll be the end of it. Ow. I really don't even know what killed that. Oh, right, the shock thing. Maybe it won't see me. Oh. Ow. Alright. That's kind of dumb, but I did win. May as well look for it. Oh, there's another one. Jeez. Why? Oh, that's the one that kills me, I see. I would rather not. I want to live, damn it. At least until I get this last achievement. I only have one more achievement in this game. Defeat an elite boss on Monsoon, which I've done. I beat 5 elite bosses on the very first stage of Monsoon. It didn't count. I am frustrated by that. I am more or less right now desperately looking for a place to put lunar coins. There should be a place. I only have 2 of these feathers? Oh shit. By the way, on the higher difficulties, enemies won't stop coming. In fact, it only gets worse. You charge the teleporter, and giant bosses will disappear sometimes. This isn't going to be safe. Okay. Blocking the damage, that's cool. I don't know why that worked. I only have 1 bear. Alright. It's, yep. Nothing for no one. I don't know where to look for that. Something tells me it's up there. Or it could be up there. Something's up here. Look at this. Right? No? What? Why am I able to go up here? This is not a good use of your time, by the way. Not at all. Perhaps I don't feel it's challenging enough. Can I make this jump? Yeah! Oh no! Ow. Ow. Shut up! God! Just shut up. Shut up. I'm glad that you feel good. Dog is feeling a lot better. Not itchy or anything. But also shut up, though. You know what it means. Hey, there might be a place to put a coin over here, maybe. Ugh. Oh, there is. Well, how about that? Another shot. Another shot at being stronger. Though I am pretty strong right now. I'm not sure if I'm strong enough to take on an elite. Here's a pretty good test. Uh-oh. What I have to do is I have to leave the danger so that I can heal. Okay. Really need mushrooms. Big time. Seriously. Oh no. Why are they so damn hard to... What? What was that? Alright, so fireworms will kill you. Stay away from the fireworms. Use the mine strat, because it works. Oh, it's the Dune Strider. Alright. Leave the area again. Just leave the area. Leave it. Damn. Oh, get out of here, idiot. Sometimes it can be rough out here. Be aware that any enemy can kill you and there's always enemies. That's what you need to know. You need to take steps to stop that from happening. This is pretty good. Can't really get me up here. It's better than being dead. Gotta stay ahead of the curve. Ah. Piece of shit. How could that hit me? I don't think I want to hit that just yet. Also, I have to make sure that I don't exit through the green portal, because then I won't get to use that coin. Very good pickup right now. I don't know what I'm getting hit by. Oh my god, thank you. Jeez. First mushrooms. Good timing. Very good timing for them. Now my turrets can heal. Ah. That was a fucking... That was a Dune Strider goddamn clay pot. What an asshole. Oh. I thought there's something there. There isn't. Only death. Only death. Fuck you. Fuck you and your dumb shit. What the fuck? It's not that I'm not ahead. It just doesn't seem to matter right now. Because the Dune Destroyer is a piece of shit. Yes, I opened the chest and didn't collect the item. But things are rough. Get the fuck away from me with that. Fucking idiot. Where's the fan that makes me jump? Like, you know, I could just jump up there anyway. Right? Yeah. We have to do what we can. Not what we want. Right. Where are you, little shit? Hey, what? What? Why? 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 From what? Damage? Why? What an asshole. All of you. Make no mistake, whether I beat this stage or not determines if I can achieve my goal. I'm very close to achieving what I need. I guess I'll die to this imp instead. Usually that's what happens, yeah. Oh, there's a magma worm now. Nice. Alright. I am falling behind, but if I can win, then I can catch back up. Yeah, alright. Fuck that. Fuck that. That's impossibly stupid. What the fuck? What? Oh, it's never gone. Oh. That slows me too. Well, the only sensible thing to do now is to go to the teleporter and try and charge it. Oh, that'll help. At least a little bit. I don't know why it's there. There's only regular enemies here, but they still hit pretty hard, so chill with that shit. Oh, that's it? Just blazing greater wisps? Oh, no problem. Just 5 of them. Oh. It's actually a huge problem. Crowbars are nice, they don't really do anything. But okay. Got one. Once I get rid of these, I can try and charge the teleport and hope that that works. And maybe the luck that I get going through the blue portal, if I can actually go through the blue portal. Yes, I know that you're there, you assholes. If I can manage to go through the blue portal without picking the wrong one, because it looks like the other one, then I might be able to make this work, maybe? That's hard. What? Get the fuck out here. Stupid. But well, those bears are doing really good for me. Why is this here? But actually, I'm not safe here. Might be safe up here, maybe. Safer. Yeah. Getting hit by something, I guess. That somehow can shoot up here. I don't really understand. Is that a fireworm? Oh, well. Alright. I mean, I guess. And sometimes things are rough, right? There's a worm. What? Oh. Alright. Huh. Guess I went up a level or something. I don't know what happened. Is it safe to stand here now? Look, desperate times, right? Desperate damn measures. If that starts shooting, then I'm in trouble. I gotta go. Take that damage, you bitch. Ah, fuck. Oh, there's another one. Alright. Gotcha. Just saying. I'm surprised that the imp doesn't come up here, but I'm also glad. Let's fuck it. Fuck the imp. I bet you thought I wasn't gonna make it past this stage. You just wanted to see me fail. Well, it's not gonna be that easy. Probably the most important thing in a good run is tenacity. Claw tooth and nail until it works. Just like everything else in life, really. Now, no more elites should spawn. They'll probably spawn smaller enemies still, but no more elites. Which means that it can do something, for God's sake. Hey, you wanna come up here? Oh, you can't. Well, that's good. Fuck all y'all. It might be okay to try and fight the Wisp now. I'm not convinced, but maybe. Yeah. Fuck. I have to be content with this. Because look at this stupid shit. Do you see it? What's that? Why'd that happen? Oh, that's a small one. Okay. If the difficulty goes up enough, it will just start spawning lead enemies, but they're definitely not the concentration of having the teleport uncharged. It's just kind of really bad. I believe if I defeat this wisp, then I've completed my goal anyway. So I'm not going to throw away this chance. That's a Blazing Greater Wisp. That's an elite enemy. This is Monsoon difficulty. That counts. It must count. Has to. Frankly, I've worked too hard to get here. I don't see an achievement. Fuck you guys, I ain't dealing with you. Alright, so the green one has a little line in between the middle of it. The blue one is just clear in the middle. You are not gonna be the one to kill me, asshole. That's disappointing. That's also disappointing. These are all very disappointing. Next stage. This must be bugged. It's gotta be. I did it. I did the thing I was supposed to do. This is not gonna be fun. At least I started in a good place. Sure, a lot of demons. It'd probably be a really good idea to rush the teleporter again. Those enemies are very dangerous, but not very proactive. The ones that can spawn... Let's say it spawns 6 imps. I don't need that. I don't want it. I really don't want it. The boss that spawns will probably be an imp. Let's face it. Holy shit. This would all be more acceptable if I had just gotten some good luck. That's what it comes down to, I'm afraid. As is, I just have to run. Maybe I'll have better luck next stage. This is not a place to debate such things. Here we go. Alright. Well, I'm pretty sure I did all that I could, and maybe you learned something. I guess the achievement's bud, and I'll wait for the next patch before I play again. That's good for now. Blech.